Hey guys, how you getting on? Dave Joyce here again. In this video, I'm going to go over how to pair the Turbo Inventory mobile app with Turbo Inventory. When you first download and open up the mobile app, whether Android or iOS, you'll be presented with a screen asking you to scan a QR code. There's also an option to enter the details manually. To find this QR code, you click on Apps. In our Turbo Inventory mobile app option, you click Manage. This is the QR code that you need to scan. So you just tap on the button and it will ask you to share camera, and you can then scan that and it will go off and perform a sync. Sometimes when you start up the app, you may have bypassed or accidentally clicked the wrong option and it brings you to the log on screen. Clicking your three dots up here in the right corner or the settings button on iOS will give you, sorry, my emulator was a bit iffy there. Give me one sec. Will give you the settings option. So you click on that and you're brought straight into this screen. Most of the time we provide the hosting, so the API path will start with apps.turboinventory.com. Then you will have your / and your company name. This URL can be provided to you at any time by just contacting us on the support desk here if you're unsure what it is. So you would put it in there, make sure HTTPS is ticked, and then click save. This will ask you to perform a sync. So I'm going to click yes on that there, and we'll just move it out of the way. Well, just put that at the back. And what we'll do while that is syncing, depending on your number of customers and products, sync can take from anywhere from 2 minutes to 20 or 30 minutes. The first sync when first connecting is to provide the data offline. After this, it will sync every 15 minutes so that you don't have to worry about keeping your data up to date. It is recommended if you have guys on the road that you ask them to sync it once a week on a Sunday evening. The reason for this is simple. If the guys aren't working for the week and have their work phone turned off, the app can be behind schedule. Behind schedule only if they go offline. So it's live. It's a live app, but if they go into a client there's no reception, they can go offline and still have the information on the app. So it's just a small recommendation we make. A couple of settings we have down here. By default, we create sales invoices using the app, and with this option, you can create sales orders instead. We have the email facility straight away on the app, so as soon as you have your invoice created, it can email off the invoice for you. By default, that is a manual option, but you can have it turned on that it automatically does it. When creating a sales invoice order, allow free entry of batch numbers on the mobile apps. To avoid selling incorrect products, we normally require that the user manually inputs that the user selects the batch number from the list of available stock. With this tick, you allow the user to free type in the batch numbers. If you're doing stock transfers on the mobile app with this option, there's no need to do the transfer in. You just do your transfer out and it auto generates the transfer in and accepts it. With the show invoice inquiry instead of the offline invoices, with this option, the invoices the reps see on the phone are live and not just their invoices that they created offline. If you're using the Turbo Inventory mobile app for your walkarounds, with users with selected vehicles must do a walk around each day selected. Every time they open up the app, every day they open up the app, they'll be required to do their walk around. With locked deliveries down to logged on user selected, it means that when using the mobile app for proof of delivery, delivery guys will only see the deliveries assigned to them. And then our version 2, the home page, is more modifiable, customizable page. And for deliveries, proof of delivery is mandatory. It means that when doing deliveries, you must take a picture of the delivery. And then for using live search for customers and products and suppliers, if you're having an issue with the guys' phones constantly failing to sync, you can use this option so that if they're live and on the internet, we search on the cloud for the customers, products, and suppliers, not on the tablet. Obviously, if they drop off, we will use the tablet's data. We have a live stock count option, and this tells the apps that that's what you want to do. And then some of our clients decided that their PIN numbers are numeric only, and with this option, it just means that the PIN pad that pops up is numeric and not alphanumeric. If we pop back up to our app there again now, so we've done the full sync there, we can click sign in. And we'll see our URL and our company name here. We can confirm that that's right. So sign in there. When signing in, if you're going to be the only one using that device, you can tick keep me signed in. Will save you from having to constantly sign in over and over again. With that option done now, you'll always be brought directly to the home screen. That's the video on how to set up the mobile app and how to quickly and also go over some of the settings on it too as well. This is our sync option here if you want to go and sync, and also you need to access the settings again. You can use your burger menu up the top right here and go into parameters, and here you can change whatever you need and resave it again. Thanks guys.